Hello, and thank you for coming in on my channel today. Today we're going to learn how to sew on a button, okay? A button on our clothes, be it pants, shirts, dress, blouses, whatever you need to sew a button on, okay? Um, for those who are having a hard time threading the needle, we're going to show you how to thread your needle without any problems. Oh, my needle has rolled under something. Okay, here we go. All right. Your needle, take your needle. And for those who are having problem threading a needle, there's another little gadget here that you can purchase from maybe a fabric store or Walmart, whichever. In the most odd places, you can find this little cutie. If you can see it good, at the end of this thing, it has a little opening where you can put your thread through it. Once you take it, put it into the needle, like so. Into the eye of the needle, you put this little pointed part into the needle. Okay. It's going to take a few seconds. You have to relax and get it in there. Okay. Okay. Come on, baby. All right, there it is. Now we have this little gadget going straight through the needle head. See the needle hanging down right there? It's hanging on because I just inserted it into the needle head. The eye of the needle, that is. All right, now we hold on to that. Take our thread and put the thread through the little gadget and pull it through. Okay? Like so. Once you get it through, you hold on to the thread and the needle and pull on your gadget so that the thread will go through the needle, the eye of the needle. Okay? There. So, we have the needle threaded. The needle is now threaded. All right? Okay, now we're going to take our button. I chose a dark colored button so that you'll be able to see it clearly. Okay. There are certain types of buttons, or different types of button that you could use on your clothing. First of all, you take your needle and put it through. Let me back up. Let me back up. All right, this button here only has one hole. It has one hole. As you can see, it has one hole. All right. So now, with this one hole, and this is your clothing, you place the button on your clothing. Say, for instance, that this is a shirt or something. You place it on your clothing, hold it down, go behind the button. Come up. You're going to face it. Okay? You're going to face the button. That's how you get it started. Okay? Now that your needle and thread is visible, it's ready now to go into the button. The eye of the button. Put it through. Okay? Now, once you get it through, I forgot to mention, sweethearts, before you even start sewing, take your thread and tie it at the end of it. I'm used to not tying my thread, but for safety precautions, make sure you tie the end of your thread. Put a knot in it like so. Just tie it. So that when you do pull it through your clothing, it won't come all the way out. Okay? Like I just did. Okay? Alright? Now that it is in the buttonhole, you're going to take your needle again and put it through your fabric where you're going to put your button. Go into the fabric underneath the button and come out on the back side of your garment. Hold on to your button so it won't go anywhere. Okay? So you were not on the back side of your garment, so come back in under your button. Come back in. You're going in and out, in and out. That's the strategy. In and out. But make sure you grab the thread. Make sure the thread is going inside of the buttonhole every time. In and out. In. Through the buttonhole. Out. Okay? In, underneath the button. Okay? Through the buttonhole again. You want to make sure it's very secure. So there's no certain number of times you should, thread this button because you want to be secure. And you tug on it as you go. Tug on this button as you go to make sure it's tight and secure. Okay? It is awesome. We're going in. Okay? Coming back up behind the button. Can you see that needle poking through? Make sure you're staying underneath the button. You don't want to go outside this perimeter. Okay? Don't come back in over here and over here and over there. You want to always come back in underneath this button. Alright? And make sure you catch the eye of the button to give it more strength and security. Alright? If you have any questions, please don't fail to comment. Alright, so my button, I don't know how many times I've done it, went through in and out, but this button is very secure now. It's secure as much as I want it to be. Alright? It's very secure. So that's one type of button with one hole. There are other types of button with 4 holes. Some buttons have 2 holes. Alright? But you apply the same method to any type of button. Alright? Whereas if you have a 2-hole button, you make sure you go in and out of both holes. Both holes. Okay? Alright. That's it for one hole. But I will go ahead and show you another piece here. go ahead and give you an idea how it looks to do a 4-hole button. I put it right beside this one. How about that? Okay. Go ahead and cut this off from my 1-hole button. That button is ready. It is ready to go with you. Okay? Now, mind you, the first thing you do is tie the end of your string so that when you take it through your garment, it won't come all the way out. It'll stay right there. It'll lock it in. Alright, now we're using the 4-hole button. The 4-hole button is an example how we're going to use 4 holes and 2 holes. However many holes on your button, okay? Alright, mind you, we're going to start at the back of the garment where the button is located. And you come in. Alright? See how it's in there? It's in there. It's locked in there. I'm going to put it through the first hole of this button. 4-hole button. You can choose any hole you want. Okay? Oh, it just came out of my hole. The needle hole. It's alright. I'll get it back in there. Get it right back in there. Okay. There we go. Alright, I got it in the first hole. Now, if I want to make a particular design on my button, I can go crisscross or just straight across. 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, however way you want to look. Okay? I choose to go side by side. Okay? Same method as the first button. Hold on to it. Come back in. Same method. Go back in. Okay? Come back in where your button's located. Go back out. Let me see you all do it. Let me know how it turns out when you do it. Alright, is it simple for you? Are you having fun with it? I always have fun with mine. I like to sew. I'm a seamstress as well. I just want to show you all how simple it is for those who are just starting out. Don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. Just turn on your computer or your cell phone. As you know, I'm following the same methods as I did with the first button. Alright? I chose the white thread so you can see it clearly what I'm doing. Okay? You can see it. Come on. Get off of her. Alright. Alright. As you can see, I chose to go side by side. And this is how it looks when you're done. Like I said, you can go any direction you want. You can go diagonal, crisscross, or you can go side by side. Alright? That's it, sweetie. That's it. Alright? I'll close for now, and I'll see you next time. All is well.